Everybody wants a side hustle now. And honestly, I get it. One salary in this economy sometimes feels like trying to fill a swimming pool with a water bottle. So people are doing everything. Photography, TikTok shop, hair business, affiliate marketing, selling thrift clothes, editing videos, making candles, running a baking page, starting podcasts with microphones they still haven't paid off. Everybody's trying to build multiple streams of income. And listen, multiple streams are not bad. The problem is, nobody talks enough about the bucket those streams are pouring into. Because if the bucket has holes in it, adding more water just makes the floor wetter. I knew a guy named Jaylen who learned this the hard way. Jaylen was 25, cool guy, smart, creative, one of those people who somehow always knew the perfect camera angle for pictures. He worked a regular office job Monday to Friday and started doing photography on weekends. Weddings, birthdays, graduation shoots, cute couple pictures where everybody pretends to laugh while staring at each other under fairy lights. And business picked up fast. At first, he was making maybe $200 extra monthly, then $600, then $1,000, then some months almost $1,500. And honestly, everybody around him thought he was winning, because that's how social media works now. People see new camera, booked and busy, another client, rise and grind. Nobody asks, okay, but are you actually building wealth? And one day, Jaylen checked his account balance after almost 8 months of side hustling and realized something terrifying. He was still broke. Like, genuinely, not TikTok broke. Not, I can't buy luxury sneakers this month broke. Actual broke. He had worked almost every weekend for months and somehow had almost nothing to show for it. That part irritated him badly. Because where did the money go? And honestly, he couldn't answer the question properly. A little here, a little there. Food deliveries, random online shopping, upgraded gadgets, more expensive clothes because clients take you more seriously, weekend treats because I deserve it. And suddenly all the extra income had disappeared into vibes and convenience. That's when he learned something most people don't realize until way too late. More money does not automatically create better money habits. It usually exposes the habits already there. See, people think being bad with money looks dramatic, like gambling your rent away in Vegas or buying a tiger on the internet. But most financial leaks are boring. Tiny daily decisions, a subscription you forgot about, ordering food because you're tired, buying things to reward yourself emotionally, spending more because you worked harder, that last one especially. Because once people start hustling harder, they start feeling entitled to spend harder too. And technically, the feeling makes sense. You worked all week and shot a wedding till midnight Saturday. Of course your brain says, you deserve something nice. The problem is, deserve and build are not the same thing. That line changed how I think about money. Because a lot of people are using side hustles to finance lifestyles instead of futures. Luke chapter 16 verse 11 says, "So if you have not been trustworthy in handling worldly wealth, who will trust you with true riches?" Jesus is talking about money here, actual money, not just spiritual symbolism. And the word trustworthy in the original Greek is pistos. It means faithful, reliable, consistent, not flashy, not ambitious, not hustle culture, faithful. That's important because hustle culture made everybody obsessed with earning more while completely ignoring stewardship. And stewardship is not glamorous online. Nobody's making viral montages about sticking to a budget, paying debt consistently, saying no to impulse spending, transferring money into savings quietly every month. But that's the stuff that actually changes lives, not the motivational reels with Drake instrumentals in the background. And honestly, social media made financial confusion worse, because now people see 20-year-olds online saying, "I made $50,000 this month." Cool. How much did you keep? That's the real question. Because income without structure disappears fast. There's actually research behind this too. Studies on lifestyle inflation show that when income increases, spending usually rises almost automatically alongside it. People upgrade apartments, phones, clothes, vacations, eating habits, subscriptions, little rewards. And because each increase feels small individually, they don't notice the pattern. That's why some people get salary raises and still feel broke 6 months later. Their lifestyle expanded to consume the increase. Money is weird like that. If you don't assign it somewhere intentionally, it vanishes accidentally. Jaylen eventually realized his photography wasn't the issue. His system was. So he changed something simple. And honestly, this part sounds boring, but it changed everything. He opened a separate account. That's it. Every photography payment went there first, not his main account, not the account connected to food apps and random online shopping temptations. Separate. And before spending anything, he divided the money intentionally. 50% toward debt, 30% into investments, 20% into photography equipment and business growth. Simple. Not glamorous, not viral, but effective. 7 months later, different life completely. Credit card debt shrinking, savings growing, stress lower, actually seeing progress for the first time. Same side hustle, same talent, same income, different structure. That's the part people miss. The blessing wasn't just the extra income. The blessing was learning how to handle it. Because honestly, some people don't need more money first. They need structure first. Jesus talks about this constantly in Scripture. Faithfulness before increase, responsibility before expansion, even in little things. Luke chapter 16 verse 10 says, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much." That verse is uncomfortable because everybody wants much. But Scripture keeps asking, what are you doing with little? Because if you can't manage one stream properly, 5 streams will just create 5 leaks instead of 1. And let me say something that might annoy some people a little. Not every hobby needs to become a business immediately. I know. The internet says monetize everything. But sometimes turning every talent into income creates burnout instead of freedom. Sometimes the real issue isn't lack of income. It's lack of margin, lack of discipline, lack of peace, lack of clarity. You don't fix emotional spending by opening an Etsy store. You fix it by learning why buying things temporarily comforts you in the first place. That's a harder conversation. And honestly, some people are side hustling themselves into exhaustion, trying to fund lifestyles they don't even genuinely enjoy. That's the crazy part. People are tired all the time buying things they barely have time to use. Meanwhile, their peace is disappearing. Proverbs chapter 21 verse 20 says, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." That verse is so painfully modern. Wise people store. Foolish people consume immediately. One builds slowly. The other reacts emotionally. And honestly, modern apps are designed to make you reactive. One-click purchases, buy now, pay later, flash sales, limited drops. The entire system runs on, don't think, just buy. Which is why discipline now feels rebellious. And maybe that's the real side hustle myth. People think the extra income is the breakthrough. Sometimes the breakthrough is becoming the kind of person who can hold abundance without immediately leaking it. That's deeper, because stewardship is spiritual too. How you handle money says a lot about what controls you emotionally. Fear, validation, comparison, impulse, wisdom, patience. Money reveals things. That's why Jesus talked about it constantly. Not because money itself is evil, but because money exposes the heart fast. Jaylen eventually started mentoring younger photographers, and one thing he told them stuck with me. He said, "The first month your business does well, act normal." That's wisdom, honestly. Because some people get one good month and immediately start moving like a celebrity entrepreneur. Relax. Stability matters more than hype. And listen, there's nothing wrong with enjoying your money. Please enjoy your life. Buy nice things sometimes. Celebrate milestones. Rest. Travel if you can, but don't confuse consumption with progress. That's the trap. The goal isn't to look successful online. The goal is to build something stable enough that your future self thanks you for it. So before you chase another stream of income, ask yourself, if more money entered my life tomorrow, would my current habits build wealth with it or quietly waste it? That question matters because a stream without structure becomes a flood. And floods destroy things. Build the channel first, then let the increase flow into something intentional. Fix the leak before you ask heaven for more water. And honestly, that might be the most mature financial prayer some people can pray right now. If this message hit different, if something in your spirit just shifted, don't let it stop there. Hit like, not for the numbers, but because there's a steward somewhere still scrolling who needs to find this. Share it with the one who's been praying for breakthrough, but hasn't had the word broken down with receipts yet. And subscribe to Bible Rebooted. We're not here to make you feel good. We're here to hand you the truth and show you what to do with it. Manage it like it was never yours. It's your boy Dave Solara, signing out. Like, subscribe, and stream music.